Hello, theater fans! It's Laura Osnes, and I am so thrilled to be coming to you tonight to host another Streaming Musicals. I hope you guys are hanging in there, staying connected, staying positive, and most importantly, staying safe. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. You guys are in for a very special evening. I keep coming back to host these Streaming Musicals. This is my second one now because I believe in this art form so much. I think it's so incredible, this hybrid of film and theater that is able to reach audiences across the globe right now, especially while we're all stuck at home. There is no better time. Our world needs it, and we can bring the joy and the magic of musical theater to so many people who may not ordinarily have access to it. So thank you so much for tuning in. We are so excited. I'm thrilled to be here for the encore presentation of another musical stream. It's Jane Austen's Emma, which was adapted and composed by Paul Gordon. And the leading role, our leading lady playing Miss Emma herself, is my dear friend, Kelly Barrett. Please welcome Kelly.
Hi!
Hi, Kelly. How are you?
It's so good to see you, friend.
Good to see you
Miss
too.
you.
How is quarantine going? How's it been?
It's good. It's a little tricky. We were visiting friends when it happened, and we weren't, expecting to have to stay with them for 6 weeks now. So and it's good, we're not all just completely compatible. Can you hold on one second? I'm so sorry. They're just like sort of being loud. Just like give me 1 second. Wine.
No, of course.
I'll be right back. Just 1 second. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Guys, seriously,
sorry, just some technical difficulties. Hopefully we get Kelly back in a minute. You guys, look who it is! Kelly Barrett!
Hi, Kelly. She's the one that I can't stand.
Oh my gosh, it's just been horrible in quarantine.
Oh no, it's actually been really, really great. We're here in their lake house, we're looking out at the lake, playing ping pong every day.
It's been a joy. Hours of ping pong. Can you believe we are actually quarantined together during this whole thing?
That part wasn't a lie. We came up here for what, 2 days?
Yep.
And then we're like, I guess we live together now.
I guess you're staying. And it has been so fun. We've been really hours of ping pong, board games.
I got this for you.
Kelly, you know me so well.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And let's see, cooking. We've been cooking a lot. Because Kelly is an incredible chef. She knows how to kill a pan sauce.
Love a pan sauce.
Cocktail. You've been teaching me how to make cocktails.
I did teach her how to make a margarita. And her husband fishes on the lake, and we catch the fish and we eat them that night, and it's just crazy. She bakes. I mean, it's been an embarrassment of riches.
It's true.
All things considered.
We are super
very lucky.
Grateful to get to be together.
Yeah.
And how amazing that we are together the night that Emma is streaming.
Yes.
We are all going to get to watch this musical in mere minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
And so let's talk about Emma for a second.
Yeah.
And the process of you getting cast in the show. It was a super quick process.
Oh, super fast. So I auditioned, I got the role, and then I think we had 11 days, 10 of which I was a part of, 3 days of rehearsal, 7 days of filming. And they gave me the material ahead of time. I think it was a couple of weeks ahead of time, like some recordings of past productions that had been done so I could learn it and everything. But yeah, we only had 3 days of rehearsal.
That's wild. And for a fully staged musical, you get like a month usually. A month of rehearsal and
tech and all the things we were doing, literally like rehearsing, teching it, shooting it at the same time. So there would be some days where I was like memorizing, and then I'd say it into the camera, so.
Like in the moment.
But
just
really fun. I mean, it was a challenge. It makes you better. It reminded me of soap acting, which I've done, which is just like such a quick turnaround. You get 60 pages a night and you have to come in and film it the next day. So it's a muscle, and it was fun to flex that.
I can't even imagine. It's like, if you can do that now, you can do anything.
Yeah. Hopefully, yeah.
A lot of the cast had actually done the show before, but you were actually brand new, carrying the show, playing the title role.
Yeah, I'd never done it. I had recordings of Patty Murin, who did it over in the West Coast. Love Patty, dear friend. She was great. But I had no experience with it or with Emma in general, because there have been lots of iterations. Even just like Clueless, there's one. So like there's lots of iterations of that, and I'd never done it, no.
and yet you accepted the challenge, stepped up to the plate, and knocked it out of the park.
Well,
I can't
I don't know about
wait
that, but
for you guys to get to see it. It's incredible. And there's another streaming musical by the same composer.
Paul Gordon, and it's called No One Called Ahead, and you can watch it right now on streaming musicals. It's excellent.
I love it. And Paul Gordon's Pride and Prejudice was also streamed just a few weeks ago.
You guys, it was amazing. It was amazing. It had 160,000 views for its virtual opening night. 160,000, and it's still on the website, so it's there forever. You can watch it right now and as many times as you want.
That's what is so cool about this platform, is that there's no closing night.
Right.
There's just a grand opening, and then it's available forever. And hopefully now Emma will get to have the same amount of views, and so many more people are going to get to see it.
That would
It's
be
so
amazing.
incredible.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
And there's another new musical.
Yes, Mary Harry. Mary Harry's coming out really soon, so you got to check that out online.
And it is starring
Our Broadway friend,
Vianne Cox. Let's see if Vianne is on.
Do we have Vianne? Oh my goodness, it's loading.
Hi, Vianne!
Hi, beautiful women. Hi.
How are you? How are you
Thanks for having me join your party.
Thanks for
course.
coming.
Do you have wine?
Do you have wine?
I don't, but I will imbibe in your joy and generosity.
Drink enough for the both of us.
Exactly.
I just have to tell you both that I love you both very much. You are beautiful performers. Emma, I saw it. It's one. Kelly, you give the most extraordinary performance.
Oh my goodness.
And Laura, you were so beautiful in the Sound of Music that we did together. I'll never ever forget how beautiful and generous and glorious you were as Maria.
Oh my goodness, you are the best, Vianne. Thank you for saying that. And I think all the adoration and respect and love back
Such
to
a
you.
fan.
Thank you again so much for joining us today. Tell us what it was like filming Mary Harry and your experience.
Well, it was wonderful. I had the most extraordinary time doing it. I love the combination of film and theater. It's wonderful when we get to be theatrical on film.
Yeah.
It just makes me really happy when I get to use all my chops.
Yes.
On this little medium. So I feel very lucky to have been a part of it. So to be a part of it. It's Jennifer Manachurian wrote this beautiful Italian-American rom-com musical, and with Dan Martin and Michael Biello, and Bill Castellino directed it at the York Theater a couple of years ago. And then they took it and they put it on its head a little bit, and then we shot it in December of 2019. Remember that?
Yeah, barely.
Remember December of 2019? It seems like a century ago. Hello, 2019. Anyway, new world.
Still up in my apartment. I'm not even kidding.
So, but anyway, I'm so glad that we got it in the nick of time to be able to present it like Emma tonight. I guess we're coming in a couple of weeks, and it'll give people something to really sort of enjoy and attach to, and a little bit of theater in your living room, which is rare and beautiful. And Mary Harry and Emma are both a hybrid of film and television. And that's a really rare and sort of beautiful thing, I think.
Completely. It's kind of like having the best seat in the house.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. There's nothing like seeing a show from the front row with your binoculars on.
We can't wait to see it.
We
It
can't.
feels like there's no social distancing at all, which is wonderful.
And when is it premiering again?
December 20. No, sorry, going back in time again.
There you go.
May 22nd.
May 20th.
You can sign up now at maryharry.com, and we're going to show a trailer at the cast party. So
Right.
yeah,
Awesome.
I love you guys. Thank you.
We will see you
Thank you,
soon. Thank you
Vianne.
for coming.
Congrats again on Mary Harry. We cannot wait to see it.
Can't
and hope you are doing well. Hang in
And I
there.
can't wait to share the stage with you guys again.
Thank you.
Stay
Likewise.
safe.
Bye.
Congrats.
Vianne.
So great.
What a sweetie.
I know.
love her.
So
I just can't wait to
sweet.
see Mary Harry. She's gonna be amazing in that.
She is stellar.
And
I don't
that's
know.
Mary, MARRY, Harry, HARRY.com.
Right. Mary. Marry. Like
Marry.
she's getting married?
Yeah, marry Harry.
Marry.
Go on, marry Harry.
Yes, marry Harry. Does she play Harry?
No, I hope
Does
so.
she
I
play
hope not.
Mary? No, it's not that Mary.
No,
It's
that's
Mary.
why Marry, marry Harry.
That's it.
Okay.
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, me too.
Let's get back to Emma for one more moment
Okay.
before we start as the countdown continues. You know, I also know what it's like taking on like an iconic role like that. There's so many Jane Austen fans and, you know, these beloved characters. How did you find Emma?
Oh gosh, well, I mean, there's so much source material, so I got really lucky in that I could refer to so many iterations of it. And I had seen a couple of like filmed versions of it, but enough that I didn't remember the actress's portrayal, except for Cher in Clueless, which I know every line of. But it was a very different iteration of the show. And when I found out I got the role, I didn't have enough time to read the entire novel, so I think I read like the first half.
You do what you can.
Yeah, you do what you can. But what was really great in forming Emma for myself is our production sets it in a different time. It's not the early 19th century, it's 1960s. So we can sort of get away from a little bit of that era and what was going on, set it in a new time. We're using the same language, so it's sort of playing with that duality, and that was really fun. So how do people stand, walk, talk in the 60s, but using this language from the early 90s? It was really cool, and it got to be our own thing, so I didn't have to worry about being really specific to a time. We sort of found a new language with it.
Perfect.
But I think I remember a quote Jane Austen said. She said, Emma is a heroine whom, I'm butchering it, but it's something like that no one will much like except for me. And I thought that was really interesting because when she wrote it, in the early 19th century, I think she was writing a woman who was very strong and opinionated and obviously flawed, but that wasn't something that a lot of people appreciated or really liked about women. And we're different now. We are in the Me Too movement, and women can have an opinion and a thought and be very strong in a voice. And so I really I love Emma. I do think that she's flawed, but I think that's what makes her the protagonist, which is actually very different than stories we get today where we're like, no, round three, where we write stories for women where they start strong, in the middle they're strong, and they end strong because we think that's what feminism is, and it's not. Feminism is a person who has flaws, takes a journey, and changes, and that's what Emma is. So I really worked with where she was, where she's going, where she ends up, and making those dichotomous and giving her an arc and giving her growth. But she's strong and opinionated, and that's what I love about her.
So amazing. And such perfect casting, because I feel like that's something you really believe in as
People
well.
inherently dislike me. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
Getting
sorry.
jokes.
Not that. I know.
Maybe, I don't know, but strength.
No,
yes.
but your strength, yeah, and you
for sure.
you have a voice and you have opinions on things, and
I
you
do.
want to make that heard and take a stand, and it's so cool to see that.
Thank you.
For women especially.
Yeah.
Someone like you stepping into a role like that, it's just fantastic.
That was nice. That was a part of it. If anything, I had to be like, make her a little more likable. Back off, Kay.
You guys will see. She's very likable.
But thank you. And for Emma, it was going from like thinking she knows everything to realizing she knows nothing. That like hard, strong, opinionated to open, vulnerable, willing to grow.
Which I think is similar to a lot of the Jane Austen heroines.
Absolutely.
I mean, Lizzie Bennet is kind of the same way,
completely.
where it's like she thinks he's prideful when actually she has her own pride that she's going to deal
mirroring
with too.
what we all do with our insecurities. So.
And speaking of, Vianne reminded me that we do have that cast party tonight.
Yay!
So if you guys want to sign up for your invitation, you have to go to emmamusicalpremiere.com and sign up. That's how you get your invitation to join Kelly at the cast party.
EMMAMUSICAL Premiere PREMIERE.com. I nailed that.
You got it. You got it.
This is my
Ladies
second
and
glass.
gentlemen.
Just kidding. Okay. Also, yeah, we're gonna be live with the whole cast, creative team for Emma, chatting and talking, taking questions from you guys. So you gotta register at the link.
Let's do it. And one more bit of exciting news. In an unprecedented move, MTI...
That's Music Theater International.
That's right. Has acquired Emma for future stage licensing.
Yeah.
MTI is one of the world's leading theatrical licensing agencies, granting schools and regional and professional theaters around the world to the rights to get to perform the largest selection of great musicals from Broadway and beyond.
Yeah, they work directly with the composers, the lyricists, the book writers of these shows to provide the official scripts, the music materials, and dynamic theater resources to, let me read here, over 70,000 theatrical organizations in the U.S. and over 60 countries worldwide. So an official announcement on Emma being acquired by them is going to come soon.
Which
from
is so cool
MTN.
because now Emma will have the opportunity to be seen all over the world, originating from this stream tonight.
Yeah.
And now it will be done, which is unprecedented, right? Has
No,
that
not
happened
without
before?
not without a New York run. Shows don't get this without having a New York run. So this is definitely first time.
So exciting!
Yeah,
Congrats!
it's cool. It's really cool.
You guys, we are seconds away
Oh my gosh,
from
it's coming.
starting
Okay.
Emma live stream.
Yep. And we're gonna see you at intermission and the party afterwards, but you have to sign up.
Remember.
At emmamusicalpremiere.com.
All right.
So hurry, the show's starting.
Get your popcorn.
Oh my god, I'm
Get
so
your wine.
nervous. I hate watching myself.
You're gonna be amazing. I can't wait.
Here we go.
Here we go.